This right here is the scale 118 Welly Ford Mustang Boss 302, 1969, in green. And to start off here, I'm just going to say that this is an excellent model, as most Wellys are. It has a few minor issues, but most of those don't detract from the actual quality of the car. This particular one costs around $30, 30 US dollars for my international viewers. And it's an excellent deal. It's a budget car, but you really do get a heck of a lot for your money. So to start off with, everything opens, although as you saw with that, it does have a bit of a gravity effect. There's that 302 cubic inch engine right there. It's a V8. Looks very nicely detailed. We can see all the hoses in the correct place. We have the air filter. Everything looks right. Colored in correctly. You can even see a fan down here. For a budget car, it does look excellent. And this being a classic muscle car, you really do want to see that detail on the engine, because that's where these cars really shined. Underneath, we're following the same pattern as most budget cars. It's all plastic underbody, but this one is a little bit better in the sense that it does have raised parts. And when I say raised parts, I know I mentioned that a lot. It means that it's not like this. You see these lines right here. That's part of the plastic underbody. It's made from one mold. This here isn't connected. It is connected in a way that it doesn't fall off, but it's not actually part of that underbody, so it's raised up, looks more realistic. I mean, you can even see the muffler is underneath the center or the rear differential. That's nice to see. With these leaf springs, you can also see that they look excellent. Engine detail, same thing. Would I like to see some color under here? Of course I would, but you can't ask for everything for $30. Inside, detail is just phenomenal, really. There's a wood grain look. Forgive the camera, but there's a very nice wood grain look, and it does look like real wood on both sides, on the inside as well. We got a nice shifter right there. Seats look pretty realistic. Still the same hard plastic, but it definitely looks excellent. The wheels do turn, although they are pretty stiff, so I would never do it by the wheel, the steering wheel. All the doors, for the most part, close flush. There are some minor cuts right there, but that's okay. Most cars are like that anyway. Has the slated rear window. Realistic. There actually is glass or plastic, I should say, under there. Spare tire. Some really good detail that Welly has is these taillights. They just it definitely looks correct. I mean, everything is in its correct place. They are raised. It's not painted, nothing like that. It really does look excellent. Major issues with budget cars is the chrome quality on the plastic bumpers. Welly does tend to have the same problems as Maisto and Motormax do, in the sense that it doesn't look as clean. It almost looks like it's been fingerprinted or scratched a little bit. This isn't bad. It does have a little bit, but I think it's better than most. Same thing with the front. Now this thing, it's not aligned perfectly on. It's not too flush. You don't really notice it, but as you can see, it's like it doesn't fit correctly right there. It does have suspension, but issue with the suspension is that it allows the wheels to move back and forth like this, and that's just odd. I don't know why it does that, but anyway. You also have to be very careful with these front hoods. This is kind of a matte black. It looks very cool, but it can be easily scratched when cleaning. So you really have to be careful when you're touching these things, that you don't scratch it, because it doesn't have a protective coating on the paint like the rest of the car does, just as this. This right here is not a sticker, which is happy to see. It is a little raised, but that's just because it is painted on there. Heated on there, I should say. Wheel detail, pretty good, but I'd like to see more. This black here, it's just, you can see, it's not, you can't go right through it. It's not, I don't know how to put it. It's just plastic. It's just plastic in here. It doesn't represent what a real wheel should look like, but the coloring's decent, especially for a budget car. It's right here. So overall, this is a very high quality model. Just another one from Welly that really stands out. A few minor details, as I've mentioned, but that's just common with budget cars, and I would highly recommend this one. So this is the Ford Mustang Boss 1969 302. Thanks for watching.